put your hands behind your back for me.
On March 31st, 2024, Beach Patrol officers in Florida contacted 24-year-old Olivia regarding an alcohol violation. The interaction escalated from a civil citation into multiple criminal charges.
And what's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia what? All right, he's got to check all of this. So, like we said,
What's your first name?
that's another crime.
Olivia.
Middle initial?
G.
What's your last name? Where's your ID out of?
Georgia.
Okay. Well, alright, we'll try one more time.
Oh, we're going to put cuffs on her.
I'm going to figure it out.
So right now, we're going to put cuffs on you. You're detained because you're lying about your age. You're you're lying about your birthday or your name or something. That's first and foremost. So we're going to add that charge to the charge of alcohol on the beach, and probably, if I had to guess, you know, I'm not going to guess.
Let me try one more time.
Okay, just make sure. Now, get back here. You don't get to go over there. You're being detained at this point in time.
I wasn't going over there.
You weren't going over there?
Alright, come on, put your hands behind your back for me.
This is fucking funny. Oh my god.
Stop moving your hands.
Relax, honey. I'm just trying to calm her. You're gonna go. I'm just trying to go away. Get away.
Just walk away from me, okay? Why don't you talk to her?
I'm just trying to calm her.
Okay.
Go away.
Let me get this.
Yeah, she started running.
I did not start running. I did not start running.
You said
I did not start running.
it's all on camera, so she did start running, so we put her in handcuffs.
All right.
Why am I getting arrested?
All right. Turn
You're
around.
arrested because
Why?
you lied about your age.
We don't know. We can't figure out who you are. You lied about your age. You lied about who you were. We've asked you time and time again. Not only that, but you're drunk. You're drunk in
I'm not
public.
drunk. I'm not
You
drunk.
have alcohol on the beach. Once we
do
can
not
figure
have
out.
alcohol on the beach.
Once we can figure out who you are,
You're leaning on me.
you can't even stand up straight.
I
need you to
stand
go.
up straight. I can stand up straight.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You're under arrest at this point in time. All right? We're going to start with resisting without
I'm not
violence. Excuse me.
resisting.
I'll talk to you
I'm
in just
not
1 second. Give me
resisting.
1
We're
second.
first going to start with resisting without violence, alcohol on the
Who are you
beach,
I don't have alcohol on the beach.
Just hold on 1
public,
second. I'll explain
public
things to you.
intoxication.
I'm not public
We'll explain it to you.
intoxicated.
Hold on.
You're not public intoxicated,
No, I'm not.
so you haven't been drinking?
No.
I'm not asking that. All right. Let me call a cage car because we got to figure out who she is. So are you ready to tell us who you are?
Hold on.
I am Olivia.
I'm going to
Okay.
explain it to you.
And keep going. When's
do
your
you want?
birthday? When's your birthday?
01-2000.
Oh.
01-27-2000.
I wasn't going to. Is your ID out of Georgia?
Yes.
Give me just a second.
She told me she's 18.
Bam.
Okay, so listen.
So no, she's going across.
I
She's
know.
going across.
If you would have just told us that in the first place, you wouldn't be in handcuffs and you'd be able to go with a parent. Okay? But you lied to us. You can't lie to the cops, okay?
59 Panama Beach.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Look. It's an extra charge on top of what you got.
Can I get a cage car to Pineapple Willie parking lot?
You can't run from the cops. You know that, right? Okay.
All right. I'll walk her up, and you can deal with. So we're doing resisting without.
Yep.
Just in case. Technically, she's an adult, so unless they're staying in her room or whatnot,
They
you owe
I'm gonna
no
explain.
explanation to anybody. But just so you know, resisting without.
Drinking under the age, possession of alcohol under age,
And-
possession of alcohol on the beach.
There you go. And then we'll take those. Hey, we'll take those. We'll take these, and then we'll finish talking to her up there.
Okay.
Either I could walk with her and ride your four-wheeler, because we don't need both four-wheelers down here. So you want to walk, and then I will follow on the four-wheeler, and then you can come back and I'll take her up. All right. We'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with that in a minute. All right. We'll deal with that in a second. We'll deal with that in a second. All right, go and start walking.
Walk this way, okay?
Do the Panama, do the
Closest exit.
Willies.
Willie's exit. Hey, can you go back and grab my keys out of my four-wheeler?
You got them.
I left them in the four-wheeler, I think.
Yeah. If you don't mind, just sitting by that four-wheeler, make sure everything's good.
Can you check those eggs?
I think they're. Are y'all hunting eggs? What are we doing here? What are the eggs for? Oh, your kids. Okay. Where are your kids at?
They right there.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay. No, I got. Oh, we're just making sure that.
It's just
Keep
all the kids out here. We gotta make sure there's nothing bad. Promise you we would have. Just walk up the stairs for me.
I'd have to chase you yet again, and you can get an extra charge. People were looking at that. That's disorderly.
Watch out, open the door. Alright, have a seat back there for me. Those are my cuffs on her, Harmon, whenever you get a chance.
All right, step out. Olivia.
We're gonna get you out.
Step out, Olivia. Step out, Olivia. Okay, there you go. That's not how this works. All right, you want to go and put your cuffs on her?
Yep.
Do I not have any rights? Any rights? No.
All right. Take mine off of her.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. You lied about basically everything.
Move your thumb so I can. There you go.
They're open, bitch. They're open. Not about to comply to some dumbass cop who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking to. Go ahead. Go ahead, bitch.
Stop.
I'm going to.
Yeah, well, I didn't tell you to move, did I?
You still acting up, man. God damn.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
I haven't done shit.
You adding to it. What are you doing?
Oh. Never mind. Thanks.
The Gatorade is in your,
What flavor did you get me?
I just grabbed one.
Hold on. Are you good? Because I was gonna sit.
All right, do you want another charge?
No.
Then stop. Yep, yep.
I did not say that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's on body camera, so.
Fucking charge me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I fucking hope
Be
I
an
die.
adult.
I hope I die.
You hope you die.
I do.
Okay. Go.
Go on. Put your feet up. Put your feet up.
My feet are up.
Come around here.
What do you want? Why are you... I am fine.
See, so you're not going to kick our windows. That's a no-no.
I never kicked your windows.
But you're
Okay.
kicking.
I'm not kicking. I never
Oh, we need to turn her around to hook it?
I never...
Where do you want to hook it up? I'll move it
Just
around.
put
I
it to
never
the handcuffs.
fucking kicked. I never kicked. I never kicked. So go ahead and... I never fucking kicked. Please take me to fucking jail. If you need me, my hands. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I never fucking kicked, and this will get sued against you.
I'll get sued, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything I can do to help.
You're welcome. Because that fucking hurts, and I didn't do shit.
The fact that she could hear you kicking from out there tells us everything.
Oh, the fact that I never...
Kick your feet this way.
You got him.
Huh?
You got him. I am...
Step out, ma'am.
I am compliant. I didn't get out of any straps. I was never put in any.
You weren't?
No.
I don't know how that's not tied enough for both feet, but okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, are you a diabetic? Do you take any medications? No.
Get it?
Hey, Thomas, I don't know if you noticed, I did do a black bag for her.
And what's your name? Olivia? Olivia Webb.
Under Florida Statute 837.05, providing false information to law enforcement is a first-degree misdemeanor. When Olivia initially claimed to be 18 instead of 24, she committed a separate criminal offense. This is a critical distinction many people misunderstand. You have the right to remain silent under the Fifth Amendment, but if you choose to speak, that information must be truthful. The initial stop was justified under Terry v. Ohio, which allows brief detention based on reasonable suspicion. The beach alcohol violation provided this legal basis. When officers use handcuffs during investigative detention, it doesn't automatically become an arrest. United States v. Crittenden established that handcuffing is permissible when officers have reasonable safety concerns or flight risk. Florida Statute 843.02 defines resisting without violence. Opposing an officer in lawful duty execution without physical violence. Attempting to flee meets this definition. The subject's movement away from officers justified handcuffs. Her continued noncompliance added the resisting charge, even without physical struggle against officers. Graham v. Connor established the objective reasonableness standard for use of force. Courts evaluate from the officer's perspective at the moment, not with hindsight. Probable cause for arrest exists when facts would lead a reasonable person to believe a crime occurred. Multiple violations establish this: beach alcohol, false information, and resisting. Florida Statute 856.011 addresses disorderly intoxication. Being intoxicated and endangering others, or causing public disturbance. Observable signs included balance issues and leaning on the officer. The critical escalation point occurred when the subject stated, "I hope I die," multiple times. This triggered potential Baker Act criteria under Florida Statute 394.463. The Baker Act allows involuntary mental health examination when someone appears to be a danger to themselves. The officer's minimal response represented a missed intervention opportunity. Current crisis intervention team training emphasizes taking all suicidal statements seriously, not dismissing them as manipulation. This situation required dual consideration, criminal and mental health. Each criminal violation is treated independently. Beach alcohol violation, false information, and resisting are separate offenses that stack, creating multiple charges from one incident. The subject's First Amendment rights protect profanity directed at officers, but this speech doesn't help her legal position and may influence charging decisions. Kicking in a patrol vehicle can constitute battery on law enforcement if contact occurs, or criminal mischief if property damage results. Leg restraints are standard response to this behavior. Body-worn cameras serve a crucial evidentiary function. When the officer stated, "It's all on camera," he referenced objective documentation that resolves conflicting accounts. The officers receive a grade of B-. Their actions remained within legal authority. The stop had reasonable suspicion, detention was justified, and arrest had probable cause. Force used, handcuffs and leg restraints, was reasonable under Graham versus Connor, given the resistance level. The officers maintained tactical coordination throughout. However, the response to suicidal ideation fell short of best practices. Mental health crisis intervention requires more than dismissal, particularly when Baker Act criteria may be present. The statement, "You have no rights," was legally inaccurate. Constitutional protections, including rights to silence and counsel, continue even under arrest. Professional demeanor declined under stress, with sarcasm replacing measured responses. Officers are expected to maintain composure, regardless of subject behavior. The subject, Olivia, receives a grade of D. Her decision to provide false information created an unnecessary criminal charge that wouldn't exist had she remained silent or told the truth. The flight attempt justified physical restraints and added resisting charges. Persistent noncompliance with lawful commands constitutes obstruction under Florida law. Her eventual truthful disclosure prevented further escalation, and avoiding physical violence against officers kept her charges at misdemeanor level, rather than felony battery. Strategic analysis reveals optimal choices. Provide truthful ID when asked, accept the citation, continue the day. This would result in a small fine with no criminal record. Second option. Invoke Fifth Amendment, remain silent, require officers to cite based on observed violations. This avoids false information charges entirely. Actual outcome: multiple criminal charges, physical restraints, jail booking, and thousands in legal fees. A civil citation became a criminal case through poor decisions. Key lessons from this encounter. First, silence is legally protected. False information is criminally prosecuted. Know the difference between your right not to speak and the crime of lying. Second, resistance multiplies consequences. Each act of noncompliance adds charges and justifies increased force. Compliance doesn't mean giving up rights, it means not creating additional crimes. Third, constitutional challenges belong in court, not on the street. Even if you believe the stop is unlawful, physical resistance only worsens your legal position. Fourth, mental health crisis requires different intervention than criminal processing. Law enforcement must recognize when Baker Act criteria exist and respond accordingly. Fifth, body cameras protect everyone. Objective evidence resolves disputes and holds all parties accountable to what actually occurred. This incident demonstrates consequence escalation. One poor decision led to another, transforming a minor violation into serious criminal exposure. Understanding your rights means knowing when to exercise them, and when exercising them creates additional problems. Legal knowledge without strategic judgment produces poor outcomes. For law enforcement, this highlights continuing education needs in mental health crisis recognition, maintaining professionalism under stress, and accurate communication of legal rights. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.